new FL Studio beta is here, and ImageLine went crazy on this one. We've got a ton of features that are going to bankrupt these AI companies. Features like auto mastering, FL Cloud, which is essentially just going to kill Splice, as well as a stem extractor and many more. On top of that, we have a new synth plugin, as well as new theme settings and a bunch of bug fixes. And before we get into how to download and install this, be sure to leave a like and a comment if you guys enjoyed. And without further ado, let's get into it. So now how to actually download and install this. The first link in the description will be a link to this forum, or you can just Google FL Studio Beta 21.2. It'll be the first link. And as soon as you get on the forum, you can just scroll down until you get the two installers. And then after you download it, it's exactly the same as installing FL Studio from scratch. It'll be a completely different application than your normal FL Studio, but all the installation is basically the same. So starting off, we have the new FL Cloud feature, which is basically Splice, but it's completely integrated into your DAW. And to get there, you just need to scroll to the side on top of your browser menu and then click on this cloud. And as you can see, you have a bunch of packs lined up already. And this ranges from a bunch of different genres and styles, but it's also as easy as just typing in a sound. And as you can see already, I have over 6,000 808 sounds available, which is crazy. And that's only one instrument sound. You've still got a bunch of loops, percussions, drum sounds, and these sounds aren't just like cheap stock sounds. They're actually really good. And to actually use these sounds, it's as easy as just clicking on this plus icon and it'll download it for you, and then just dragging it into your playlist. And the best part of it is it's all synced up to your project file. And if you want to get it on key with your beat, you can just click over here and then just go up and down a semitone until it fits. And I'm pretty sure that I read somewhere that it's over 200,000 sounds that you can use. And for now with the beta, it'll be completely free. You can keep all the sounds that you download, but afterwards they're going to have one-off purchases like Splice, where you can kind of buy a bunch of credits and then use those credits in store. And then obviously, like most companies, they're going to have a subscription as well. But yeah, all in all, it's a great feature and I can't wait to use it when it actually drops. I've listened through most of these pack sounds and I promise you it is not just normal stock sounds. This is definitely worth it, and I mean, if you have the beta, you can just get it for free, so why not? And now moving on to probably one of my favorite features from the beta, which is the stem extractor. And it's just crazy to me that we kind of had all these AI websites and now our DAWs are kind of taking control and just putting all these features inside the program, which is just the smart thing to do. So big ups to ImageLine. But to do this, you just need to open up the menu on your audio waveform in your playlist and then go on extract stems from sample. And then as you can see, you can extract the drums, bass, instruments, and even the vocals. And it takes about 4 to 5 minutes to do this, but the quality is insane. So here's an example of a song.
Asking what I need, you got the resources. Moving like you wish, but do the cheap talking. I don't like the fuss, I don't do this often.
And then now stemmed out, here are the drums. And then the bass. The sample. As well as the vocals.
Asking what I need, you got the resources. Moving like you wish, but do the cheap talking. I don't like the fuss, I don't do this often. Might get caught up in the coffin from the coffin.
And staying on the topic of bankrupting AI companies, next up we have a auto mastering software. And to try this out, I'm just going to be going through one of my old beats, and then I'm just going to be turning off everything on my master, and then I'll go to file and export. And then as you can see under that, there'll be a cloud icon that says master next to it. And here you can scroll through a bunch of streaming services. And the reason for that is each one of these platforms will compress your audio file to an extent, and choosing the right option for this will kind of just help compensate for that. After you're done with that, you can choose up to 2 references and then just click start. And as you can see, it spits out 3 audio files for you. The first one being the original, the second one being the first reference, and the second one being the other reference. And as you can hear, it just makes it louder, it makes it more clear, makes it sound more professional, in my opinion at least. I've used it a couple of times on a bunch of different genres, and more times than not, it sounded way better than the original. So I'm pretty happy and excited to see what they're going to do with this feature. Next up, they have a new synth plugin called Kepler. And this plugin basically replicates an old 80s synth called the Juno 6, which is kind of a classic. It just kind of carried 80s pop music back in the days. And with these presets alone, it is super fun to use. But if you actually get to know the plugin and break it down, you'll be able to replicate a bunch of sounds from that era. And then next up we have a couple of new theme features. It's nothing crazy, but there's a bunch of new presets in the theme menu. As you can see, if I go down here, they have new element themed themes as well as planet themes, and then a bunch of the old ones as well. And then lastly, they had a bunch of bug fixes again, and as per usual, I am way too lazy to cover all of these, but you guys are more than welcome to go on ImageLine's website and go through the forums to see all of the bug fixes. And that is about it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to leave a like and a comment if you guys did. Once again, if you have an actual FL Studio license and you want to download this beta, it'll be the first link in the description. Thanks again for the constant love and support, and I'll see you guys in the next one.